Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Shivani Gupta and we go across to our coverage of Kings of T20, the T20 World Cup match where India have beaten the Netherlands in their second T20 World Cup encounter. Virat Kohli was in sublime form again, carrying on from the match against Pakistan. Top scoring for India with 62 runs. There were also 50s by Rohit Sharma and Surya Kumar Yadav. So remember, India had put on 179, that means a target of 180, batting first against the Netherlands, and that score came at the loss of just 2 wickets. India lost KL Rahul early, but then skipper Rohit Sharma hit the ball all around the park and dominating the Dutch bowlers. Virat Kohli, as I mentioned, picked up from where he left the game against Pakistan, and both the players added 73 for the 3rd wicket. After Rohit got out on 53, Surya Kumar Yadav came into the middle and scored a half-century as well. 51 of just 25 balls with 7 boundaries and a 6. Virat Kohli has remained unbeaten one more time. So this is an unbeaten streak for him in the first 2 matches. 62 runs, hitting 3 boundaries and 2 sixes. Remember, 180 was always going to be a tough ask for the Netherlands, and it turned out to be exactly that. I'm going across to former India cricketer Maninder Singh, our expert, also joining us. This was an opportunity, Maninder, for India to get some much-needed match practice under their belt, with no disrespect to the Netherlands. We wanted one of our openers to score, as you mentioned, after the last game versus Pakistan. We needed Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul amongst the runs. KL Rahul couldn't quite do it today, but Rohit Sharma certainly got some runs under his belt.
I think that's a good sign, basically, because when your captain starts scoring runs, then it does help the team as well, and his confidence as well, because the captain's confidence has to be high all the time. I'm sure, they must have, this team must have gained momentum after the win against Pakistan, and the captain must have got a lot of confidence the way they won the game. But I would still feel, you mentioned KL Rahul. I think somebody needs to give him that license to kill, because he's somebody who can start scoring runs from the ball, from the first ball onwards. And I have a feeling he's a little tentative at the moment. He's double-minded. What does he need to do? What is his role? And somebody has to clear it in his mind.
But
because
should there be any confusion on what KL Rahul's role should be?
There shouldn't, because they're playing international cricket, and I think there's such senior cricketers amongst the lot. I think it should be very clear, and it's the way he's batting. As I said earlier, he's very tentative. He's double-minded. He's in 2 minds. What does he need to do? Whether he goes and starts playing his shots from the word go, or does he stay at the wicket for some time? I think he needs to start scoring runs from the first ball onwards, and that should be the way going ahead. Because Rohit Sharma spending some time in the middle, it's fine, because he is somebody who can press the accelerator anytime. But one of them has to go after the bowling, because you've got to take advantage in the first 6 overs, try and score as many runs, because you've got big hitters coming in the middle order in Surya Kumar Yadav, in Hardik Pandya, even Dinesh Karthik. If there is a score on the board, he could come and get you quick runs. So somebody from the top 2 has to go after the ball.
And Rohit Sharma has that tendency where if he gets in, he generally has the tendency to score big. But, the trouble is continuing, at least as far as KL Rahul is concerned. There's been some criticism of KL Rahul leading up to the World Cup, especially his strike rate at the very top. I'll come back to him in just a bit. But let's focus on the positives also from this match, Maninder Paji. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, the meat of the backbone of the Indian lineup looking pretty good. It was not supposed to be a challenge, but what did you make of their performance today?
No, listen, international cricket is always a challenge. There's always pressure. This is World Cup, T20. It's no joke. It's not a bilateral series, where if you lose a game, you can win the next one. I think this is a place where you need to win every game and get into that rhythm. So I think every game is important. There's pressure in every game that you play, and I hope that the Indians play every game as if it is a knockout game. Because that is the only way you're going to get these kind of results that you've got. And, this could help your net run rate as well. If you win with such big margins, it'll help your net run rate, because we've had a couple of games that have been washed out.
Exactly.
And in case